Alright, it's day number 15 of my talking in front of the camera, trying to enhance my ability to speak and improve my colloquial English. And today, as always, I gonna answer some IELTS questions. And guys, I just come up with an idea several videos ago that I can just ask ChatGPT to give me these questions and then answer them, and it looks the same as IELTS questions, IELTS test. So here's no problem. And also I noticed that I always when I rewatched my video, I noticed that I always say is instead of are. So I need for example, in previous video I needed to say that IELTS questions are here, but I said IELTS questions is here, and yeah, it's my mistake. I need to work on it. And today, by the way, we're gonna talk about school and teacher who influenced. Generally, the topic is teacher who has influenced you in a positive way. And it's, to be honest, a bit hard topic because I have no really educator who like affected me solid, but I don't know. I'll try to answer it. I thought about skip this topic and ask about another, but I just thought like, alright, it's no problem if the video will be 10 minutes. I I will not mind. So I can try at least to answer these questions since yeah, I just gonna answer it. All right, let's start. And first part, let's talk about learning and school. As always, it's morning. Did you enjoy going to school when you were a child? Yeah, to be honest, by the way, I really enjoyed going to school, and even recently I thought about it like, damn it, it was the most interesting part of my life when I was going to the school. I mean, not really interesting, but the most funny, because I had two really funny friends, and always when I came to the school, we always had a lot of jokes. We always kidding everywhere, and everyone like it was really funny. So I really liked going to school. When I woke up, I just was thinking like, yeah, now I'm going to the school, and it will be great time. All right, what was your favorite subject in school? To be honest, probably the favorite subject in the school was math. I know that a lot of people don't like it, but in my case, I didn't study English at all, and I hated this language in the school, and I really liked math. It was interesting to me, like to how can I say it? Like this plus, minus, and summarize these numerals, and yeah, that was, to be honest, really interesting to me. Also, of course, I like everything that was related to physical activities. So it's, but I guess it's obvious. So I mentioned the math. All right, do you prefer studying alone or with others? It looks like I answered this question previously in different topics. So uh, of course, I prefer to study with others since I have more motivations. It's like gambling when you don't wanna to be worse than others, and you wanna be better than them, and you like put more efforts, and it's pretty cool to study with someone, and it's better than study alone. Have you ever taken any courses outside of school or university? And in this question, to be honest, I don't really understand. We are talking about like take additional courses of math, of physical, or just everything. Like I just have acting courses, but it was when I was older, when I started in the end of the school and in the beginning of the college. So generally during all my childhood I just danced. I had a ballroom. I was ballroom dancer, like, and I had spent around like about 8 years on it. So it's what I can say about courses. Also, I don't know, I played football. Um, but if you are talking about courses like about some of subjects, no, I didn't take anything. Alright, do you think it's important to continue learning even after finishing formal education? Yeah, definitely. In my opinion, it's very important during whole your life. You have to study because you don't need you don't you haven't know only these things that you get in school. You need to work on like self-development, and you have to be interested in something instead of not instead of accept everything that you got in school, in university, in college. It's very important, and yeah, of course, it's you can know everything even if you would study during whole your life. So it's impossible. So yeah, it's very important in my opinion. All right, next part 2. Describe a favorite teacher who has influenced you in a positive way. You should say who the teacher is, where you met them, what they taught you, and explain how they influenced you. Now I'm trying to thinking about it, but to be honest, I have no person who first of all emerge in my mind and I can talk about him. So I probably could mention my physical teacher from the school. It was a really pretty cool guy. He was probably the only who my god, who was fair, and I really liked it, since even if you're like have the best grades of other subjects, he can give you like really bad grades, and despite that, it can ruin you everything in your list, where in the end of the year you can see all your grades, if you know what I mean. So it was really cool. He really studied great, and by the way, he has in YouTube now 87,000 subscribers, and that's really great because he started for us, like for students, for children, just filming a video where he explained the topics that we work that we gonna work on the lesson. And it was really cool because after lesson, before the lesson, we were able to watch it and to understand this topic, and it was the most important for real, because it was an ability to rewatch it infinity time, and it was really cool. And I don't know what else. It just was like in my opinion the best teacher in the school. But if we're talking about the fact, I had no such educator. I only remember when I applied, when I entered to the university, and when I started studying there, I had 2 teachers of English, and they tried to wait, let me check one word. Pledge. All right, I didn't hear this word previously. So they tried to pledge me to study English, and yeah, probably it was useful, because generally in my college, by the way, concerning if you are talking about like every subject, each subject, everywhere we had English. We had a part always where we needed to talk in English, and it was great, but I didn't realize it in that time. I didn't study English, I didn't know English at all, and of course it was my mistake because I had great opportunity to learn this language, but I didn't use it. So probably the teachers of my English a bit affected me, since they tried to uh, explain the importance of this language, and as I said, they tried to pledge me to study this language. So that's probably all. All right. Part 3. Let's talk more about education and learning. What makes a good teacher in your opinion? The best teacher is fair teacher. The best teacher is the teacher who interested in studying you, not just because it's his work and he hates like his students. So a good teacher is also like a person who know how to explain information, who know how to explain information in different ways, because sometimes different students can't understand the thing he's talking about, and it's very important to find a right approach to students and to explanation information. So it's in my opinion, it's great teacher. How has education changed in the last 20 years in your country? Bro, I don't understand what the questions I have. I'm 19, so it's impossible to know what kind of education were like 20 years ago, and I have no idea what kind of education. Probably I know that now it's a bit better. We have like better educators, and probably a bit better. Oh my god, I can't remember. Let me check. Education system, of course, education system. We have a bit better, but still it's really hard in my country, in Ukraine. It's very hard study system. For example, when I arrived in the Belgium and I went to the school here and I was 16, I studied with those who was like 17, also from 16 to 18, and they were working with material that I passed several years ago in the school. So in Ukraine, we really like have hard educational system. We like, I don't know, we just like in a rush. I don't know why, because it's very hard, to be honest. I hated my school because I had a lot of homework. I almost didn't have like free time to spend with my friends, just to walk. It's damn, I hated it. So in general, I don't like education system in my country, but but anyway, it changed in a positive way. Yeah. What role do parents play in children's education? To be honest, it depends on country what we are talking about. But if, for example, if we're talking about my country, about Ukraine, how it was in my case, for me it were pretty important, because first 4 year in the school, even 5, when I came home, I worked with my mom. She explained me like materials that I didn't understand, and yeah, everything became clearly, because in school we like got a lot of material, and we have no idea what to do with them, because it was partly explained, but we as children had a lot of questions. So yeah, parents, in my opinion, plays significant role in studying in education. So yeah, it's important. Do you think online education can replace traditional classroom? Why or why not? No, definitely no. I had an experience, of course, of studying in college, in school, like it calls in I can remind, fuck, like in I can remind. So when you are with people, with your teacher in one room, I mean, it's not in private, it's like in person. Yes, I reminded. Let's go. So when you study like with your classmates, with your teacher in person, yeah, and when it's like online education, and definitely I can say that online education, guys, it's for real, it's bullshit. First of all, it feels like more boring. You like have an ability to open your PC to do everything except or instead of studying. You just have a lot of options to get easy dopamine in the moment, and you are not interested in studying. You have no this surrounding when you feel that yes, studying, I have just no another opportunity. For example, when you inside the class, you don't have another opportunity. At least you can see in real, in person, your educator, your classmates. That's really cool, and yeah, it promotes better studying, definitely. And in theory, it like can replace, but it will be absolutely another story. And nah, hell nah, it wouldn't replace, in my opinion. So it is just impossible. To be honest, I had to say a lot, but when I thought about how to say in I forgot this in person, I forgot all my thoughts. So yeah, it's just absolutely two different approaches to studying, in my opinion. Of course, if you are interested in, you can study online, but you need to change your like surroundings. So when you at least when you study, when you chill, when you eat in one place, it feels like really bad. You used to do here the most easier things. So for example, just chilling, playing PC, and it means that you're not gonna study when you join in, I know, classroom. It's not class, it's like Zoom and start studying. No, it doesn't work in this way. How important is it for a country to invest in education? I just don't know. Yeah, it's probably important. In my country, for example, in Ukraine, we had trouble because our educators, they have pretty low salary, and it's probably problem because they are not really like satisfied of this, and it reflects on their teaching. So it's probably, yeah, they should invest on it. I don't know how much, because I haven't really deep understanding how does it work, but generally, yeah, they should, in my opinion, they should invest, since education is future of the country. The children who study nowadays, it's future um, of everything that you can see around. So it's very important, and definitely they should invest it. All right, for today that's all. Almost 20 minutes. That's all. I always trying to be faster, because I don't like long video, and it's like hard to upload in YouTube because I need a lot of time, and damn it, I don't know why it works in this way. But alright, we end it for today, and it was day number 15, right? And tomorrow will be day number 16.